How would you feel if you did not have to wake up at 7 a.m. on a Monday morning? If you did not have to follow a schedule? If you did not have to long for the weekend because every day feels like weekend? Hey there, I'm Rachel Smets, and today I am living that freedom lifestyle. I'm doing what I love and I'm traveling the world. But it didn't happen overnight, and it wasn't easy, and it takes effort, and it still takes effort because money has to keep coming in. So yeah, it is possible to achieve financial freedom, but why do 95% of the people fail to achieve it? And how can you be the 5% who does? In this video, I really want to share the steps that I have implemented to start my journey, and I still use daily because I want to make sure that I never go back to a job. What does freedom mean to you? Freedom has a lot of different meanings and it means something different for everyone. But what matters is not what other people say, it's what you really want. Freedom to me was doing what I want, where I want, travel the world, be my own boss. That is freedom to me. What does it mean to you? Is it money? Is it time? Is it flexibility? What does it really mean? Can you type it in the comments because I'd really love to know. The number one way to get there is through focus. I want to really unpack that, make it very practical for you. If you're ready, then please hit the like button and the subscribe because I make videos about making money online, escaping your 9 to 5 every single week. The reason why 95% of the people fail is because they focus on the lack of financial freedom. They focus on not having financial freedom. We're human beings and it's so much easier to focus on the things that we don't have. And I did the same thing. I was stuck in my job and I said, well, look, I'm stuck in my job. I'm never gonna make it. And look at my bank account and the numbers are not there and I'm not making a ton of money and I'm not having the freedom. And I kept focusing on the things that I don't have. And it takes so much more effort to focus on the things that you want, to focus on wealth, to focus on abundance. But that is really the shift to make. It's where you focus on, your energy flows. But that understanding that, it took me forever. But that's also what was the biggest game changer for me. So when I learned to, instead of saying, well, I'm in this managing job and I'm not liking it and I'm feeling stuck, instead, I started saying things like, well, I love traveling the world and I like being independent and I am growing my business online. And even though I was not successful at it yet and I wasn't making money on my business online yet, I did change the language. And I was maybe traveling on a road trip or a bike trip or just a few hours. I was not traveling the world full time yet. But the fact that I changed that language and change that focus, that is what shifted everything. A very simple technique to try out is if you want more money and you feel like, well, I don't have it yet, then look for proof, look for confirmation, small things. Maybe you'll find a penny in a pocket, maybe a few coins in a drawer. Even if you're paying a bill, how about being grateful that you're able to pay that bill? It's always focusing on all the abundance, the money that you already have, even if it's tiny things. Maybe you receive a present or a gift or something, but focus on all the things and the abundance because your wealth is a reflection of your thinking. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. What you think, you become. What you can hold in your mind, you can hold in your hand. This is something I learned from Bob Proctor. And it's true. The more you imagine, the more you can actually create it and attract it. And yeah, it's law of attraction 101 and I'm a very rational, logical person, but I know this works because this is what actually shifted everything in my life. It's realizing this mindset shift. So to make it very practical for you, step 1 to financial freedom is be very specific on your goal. Write it out in words. How much money do you want to earn? What is it that you really want to do? If you lack clarity and you want some next step and be clear and figure this out, I'm more than happy to help you. So leave a comment, message me. The next thing that is very helpful is if you write down your goal on a sheet of paper and then every single day you write down 20 ideas towards that goal. It's something I've learned from Earl Nightingale, and I'll make a list of really interesting books that shifted things around for me right below in the description below the video. But he says for 30 days in a row, you write down 20 ideas towards your goal. And this does two things for you. One, you'll be amazed by how many ideas you'll get to help you get your goal. And two, it keeps you focused on the goal. So that's where this focus comes in. Like if you focus on your goal, you'll attract more of that. You'll go towards it. If you focus on not having what you want and being stuck in a job, you'll get more of that and you'll stay stuck longer. So that's what really shifted for me. And these 20 ideas, it's really simple. It's not big projects or big plans. It's simple ideas. And if you do that for 30 days, many days you'll have similar ideas coming up. And that's where you'll catch yourself and say, hey, that's something I really want to do. And what I mean with ideas is do research, network. For me, it's like watching other YouTubers because I want to grow on YouTube. It's who am I inspired by? Who is doing what I love? Who can I talk to? Who can I connect to? You see how simple and easy it is, but do this daily for 30 days. You'll be amazed of what you can get from there. And then the last thing is to achieve financial freedom is start visualizing. And this is a technique from Neville Goddard, which is my God. And the best book I can ever recommend is The Power of Awareness, because he says, assume the wish fulfilled. Assume the end in mind. So have your goal in mind and then visualize that daily. Daily you're daydreaming. Daily you're having your goal in mind. Again, that's where the focus comes in. You focus on your goal, but you start living it in your mind as if you're an actor in a movie. You live that scene, the scenario, the movie that you want to be living, live it in your mind. And the more you do this on a daily basis, the more you'll attract it and the more it becomes real. And when I said what you can hold in your mind, you can hold in your hand, that's exactly what 5% of the people who achieve financial freedom will tell you, because it works. And I can't say this enough because I was stuck for so long. I grew up in a family that is very critical, very negative, and I felt stuck for very long and very stressed. And because I've learned these techniques of focus on the things I want, feeling the feelings that I want, visualizing the goal that I want you to feel good and I want you to achieve the goal that you really want. And these exercises will really help you. But if you want to be more clear about who you are, what path, what direction that you want to take, then this video will help you doing just that. I'll see you there.